Welcome back. Well, today we have Anna Shue and Grace Carpenter on behalf of the Sunshine Performance Club. Well, welcome, ladies. Very nice to see you both. Thank you for coming in today.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa. It's always nice to be here.
Yes, it's always great, and you always have some good announcements. And of course, today we're going to do something a little bit different. Unfortunately, David has passed away, which is Sunshine's husband.
Yeah.
And we want to do a little tribute for him. So just kind of get to know him a little bit. And you know, Grace, I know you're going to talk to us a little bit about him and tell him a little bit about his life.
Okay. Well, I love the pictures. There's David Hartman in the Army, and two of them. And what can we say? When he came to the village after he was out of the service, and he was interested in all the activities that the village offered, which is why he and his wife moved here. And they were active in golf and mostly social activities.
Right.
And then they were friends with Sunshine and her husband, doing mutual social activities, golfing. And when their spouses passed, they got together. And David wanted to do a community service. He wanted to just donate his time, and he had this fabulous, as you know, baritone voice.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so he got the idea to form the Sunshine Performance Club, which has become their legacy. And they've garnered over $100,000 for charity in the shows they've done. And for this particular show that we're going to talk about for next Thursday night is the sponsors I noted were three really prominent people here who we should acknowledge: Mrs. Liang Ku and Jimmy Innes and our own Cece Sloan, who this year is Laguna Woman of the Year. So like these people helped with the people who came to the show with their donations. At that show, garnered $4,000 just from that one show.
Right.
So David's life had a purpose. We all talk about purpose-driven life.
Yeah.
Right.
Sunshine and David have a lot of purpose
too. Yeah,
Well, they have a lot. They have a lot of energy, and they brought that in their performances, right?
Yeah.
And the coordination of all of it. And you know, have you both known them the same time frame?
I think I've probably known them longer, although Anna is more current because she's doing the Zoom shows with them.
Yeah.
She's going to teach me. I've done one.
Oh yeah. Remember you were telling me you were going to be
with Mark and
performing.
Sharon.
That's right.
Yeah.
So Anna's going to get me up to speed
Okay.
on Zoom. And this show, though, has Jackie O'Neill. I love this picture. I had the privilege of doing a song from Cats with Jackie, and her career on Broadway is amazing. She told me once how many thousand times she played Cats for the different stars who were in Cats on Broadway. She was the accompanist, so you probably know her. And in this show, she has at least five piano solos.
Piano solos. Yeah.
And then she accompanied the duets, 7 and the solos for Sunshine.
Yeah.
And which show was this again? So
The
this was
23rd.
the 23rd.
23rd show. It was dated June 9th.
2019.
2019.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was about a year after I came over.
Okay.
So I just joined Sunshine's Club through the newspaper, the Globe newspaper, and that is something that fits my interest. So I had an audition and then joined their live show at, back then it was called South County Senior Center, right next to the Olive Garden.
Right.
And I was really, I found it really amazing that Sunshine every time is so energetic, you know. It's just the same feeling like when you at visiting the Walt Disney, and then all the performers are just like every time they're doing the first time show,
right?
And Sunshine is just that enthusiastic, and then interacting with the seniors there, and hugging hands and holding their hands to dance, and then I found it amazing when David showed up in that center. That is before pandemic, and he's 90 what? 94 years old, and I'm like, he can still remember the lyrics and still has a very beautiful voice. That is just very, very amazing. Yeah, ever since the pandemic started, and we found out about the Zoom possibility. So we started our first Zoom show, I think back in April 2020. So ever since then, unless there's special occasions and that we do a couple of cancellations, but about every week we do a Zoom show for the senior center. Now the center is called Healthy Aging Center. Right. And I believe physically it is still next to Olive Garden.
Right.
And after the pandemic was open, we went in person once. But Sunshine didn't feel very comfortable yet because the virus is still spreading. So we kept on doing the Zoom shows. And now I have brought in some singers, very good singers from East Coast. To join the Zoom.
Well, see, you can now, right? Because Zoom, you can do
anyway.
all those things, which has been a great thing for all of us, because you can get to people who wouldn't normally be here.
So, and they're my singing friends in Boston that I have known for years.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and they're very active and passionate about singing. So this Friday, I'm going to bring in another singer who is a mezzo-soprano. So yeah, every week we have been doing that since April 2020. Right. And then back to the show of this, it's called Evening of Songs, back in 2019. And like Mary Grace said that they had 8 solo songs, each of them. Sunshine and Raindrop, David. And their name is so interesting, very attractive. And then 7 duets and 5 piano solos. Right. So, and I was there just helping with a costume change backstage, and then Sunshine had a whole bunch of volunteers. Yes. She brought in her family members from out of state.
And Bruce.
Yeah.
And of course, Phil Silverman
and Cheryl, the couple, and so many of them were helping.
Right.
And so it was a big success. And then, can you imagine a 94, 95-year-old remembering all the lyrics, and then I think he's doing even MC, if I remember correctly.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, he is very funny and very good. Yeah, very good MC.
Well, it was nice that he was able to do that for sure, right?
Yeah.
To be able to do
he had
all of those things.
Little gimmicks like his yo-yo and just fun things to get the audience
he lived a full life, and he certainly loved everything.
He does.
And Sunshine is going to carry on with her singing and the Sunshine Performance Club with all of your help. So that's awesome. So let's just go ahead and remind everybody when that show is. It's Thursday nights at 7 p.m. right here on Village Television. And if anyone wants to know any more, they can always email Sunshine at sunshinelutig@gmail.com.
That's perfect.
It's about 90 minutes show.
It's about 90 minutes. Perfect.
So,
Well, thank you both. I appreciate you coming on. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you. Our honor. Thank you.
And Sunshine, this goes out to you. Our hearts are with you, and we're thinking of you. So stay strong. We'll be right back.